Hey Gemini, welcome to this reading. I want to get right to it because I want for you to be able to have a ritual for tonight's or for the upcoming full moon. It's a super full moon with a lunar eclipse. So let's lay these cards and find your ritual. Okay? In the first position is what's going on for you right now. What's in your present energy? Let me get this in the right spot. I think that'll work. Yeah. In your present energy, we have the Ascension card. Look at the tree. Look how at the doorway is pure light. It just makes me feel good to look at this card. Okay, so the universe recognizes that you have been working on your personal development. You have. You've look at how this figure is walking alone. You know, you've been finding your way. And really, this is like a congratulations and maybe a graduation, right, into a new level. But it just shows that all your efforts have not gone to waste. You have really taken steps to temper your personality and to be more gentle. And the universe is showing approval in a big way. Okay? And I'm sensing, and I may be off on this, but I'm sensing with this, particularly when your energy is low. This is just for a few of you, but there's something going on around your energy when you're upset that is prickly. And so the universe is wanting you to know that it's noticed that you're working on that. Okay, that may not be a message for all of y'all, but I felt like I wanted to add that. Okay, our next card here is what's coming toward you right now. What's coming toward you is the Truth card. Okay, look at this beautiful card. Look at the face. There's such peace and graceful acceptance. So what's coming toward you is this ability to see something truthful without freaking out. You know, there's something coming your way that it's not just you're being completely supported. But as this truth is coming toward you, it's important that you make room and release something so that you can fully take advantage of the opportunity that's coming up, okay? Now, what we have next is what you need to focus on right now. Learning. Again, we have so much light in all three of these cards, which is really such a key. Seeking your inner light, you know, seeking what you know is best for you. Right now, I've been watching a whole string of videos that are about something that's called the backwards law, and everything that popped up on YouTube after I Googled the backwards law. And just getting to relax and let go of stuff that's coming my way. So for you, I'm a Gemini moon, so this hits me too. But the idea of learning ways of keeping yourself balanced, Gemini. Okay, you have two sides. God love you. I was married to a Gemini, and also I have a family member that's a Gemini. But you're hard to read for us because you can come off two different ways a lot, right? The twins. So as you learn to keep your state of being into mellow, the more mellow you are, the easier it is for people to get you. And this may be only true for one or two of you, but again, I just feel it's part of this letting go process for this moon ceremony, okay? Or ritual, whichever you feel more comfortable with. And then the next one, here's the card. This is what the universe is saying. You are so close to getting into flow. You really are. When you look at the light, walking in as a singular, you know, being able to look at your ascension, what you've been growing with, and then truth. There's a river right here at the bottom of this card, right? So this is definitely walking you right back to flow, in case that is what has been your issue, which is true of most of us. But anyway, so let's see what is our awareness. Now, what is it about awareness that is the thing we need to release? Okay, let's take that in for a second. What I'm aware of here is the the solitary figure. And that part about being alone, not having somebody in your camp, choosing to be a lone wolf. You know, the choice to be a lone wolf can really pay off. It totally can, unless you don't want to be alone. And so this is something that I recently heard, and I think this could be part of it. If there's pride in being a lone wolf, and there's pride in being able to take care of yourself, you know, and speaking as a Gemini moon, I'm proud of how I've been able to care for myself in the world as a single. But is that very pride of being a lone wolf part of what I need to be aware of? That may be time to come out and get involved in a community, in a new community, or open up to a trusted friend for another perspective, right? Or you might have really cool stuff in your town through meetup with the law of attraction or mindfulness, those kinds of things that might be really fun to get involved with. Okay, but at any rate, I think the awareness here that you need to give up is the awareness that's too singular, that your view of the world is only you and your awareness. And that's good until it's not, okay? Because we do need to be in union with people, not just in relationships, but just even in friendships, where you are free to be yourself, be accepted, and grow as a human, okay? So now we have the last card, which signifies what the angels and guides and all your helpers on the other side. This is what they're bringing for you to assure that this is absolutely the right call for you. And what I see here is absolutely yes. I'm seeing a flow of light coming right down. Actually, if we look at this, we'll take our original ascension card and then put it together with the outcome. And you can see that there has been an ascension. The figure has risen, and out of that work comes this flow of life, the flow of energy that's coming down and out into the world, okay? This is what really is a signal of your magnetism. When your presence is so calm and balanced, Gemini, and you're able to just recognize when you're a little out of tune, pull yourself in a little bit, right? And understand, because you do have a lot of back and forth energy as just part of your personality. And you can make yourself easier to be understood, but you need to have feedback from people that you trust, okay? So let's grab our moon cards here and let's create our ritual. All right, I pre-mixed these, but I'll mix them again. Now for the ritual, step number 1 is get a piece of paper and a pencil, okay? Step number 1, get a piece of paper and a pencil. And usually when you come to the calls, it'd be a good idea to have paper and a pencil, because you might hear something helpful. Okay, the first card is Think It Through, New Moon in Gemini. Our next card is Honor Your Feelings. And the next card is Trust That All Will Be Well. Okay, so now we got our pencil and paper. What we're going to do is we're going to make 2 lists here. So draw a line right down the center of the paper. And whatever it is that's your problem right now, whatever your decision is, whatever is going, do you need to move on from a relationship? Do you need to look for another career? Whatever it is, put your current situation right where it is right now on the left-hand part of the paper, and write down all the positive aspects that are true about your current situation. Okay, be real. Some things are working or are very clear. Think it through. This is your chance to process in a very real way, concrete way. Why do I say that? Working with your, I'm supposed to show my hands more, I think, but working with your hands is a great way to clear things. That's why people who do quilting, bees, stitch and bitch, or gardening or art, where you're using your hands. So this way, with the pencil and paper, you write down on the left side whatever is okay about now. Then on the right hand side of the paper, you write down all the problems all the negatives of going on right now. What is hurting your feelings? Be gut level honest. Write it down, all down the right side. Okay? Then to trust that all will be well, which it will. So on the top of the left column, you want to put my responsibility. Okay? And then on the right column, where all the negatives are, you put God's responsibility, or the divine, or the universe, whatever you prefer. Okay? Because your job right now is to find as much pleasure and as much gratitude as you can, Gemini, for the parts of your life that are stuck. I'm using quotes because if you're waiting for flow in either money or love, you are waiting for some kind of breakthrough here. Okay, so by listing this on your paper and letting the universe handle whatever's on that right side, giving up your worry about that will be a great thing to do for the full moon. Okay, so the next step is to create a fire ceremony, or shred or rip your piece of paper. You can crunch it up if you want. Then you can take the ashes and you can dispose of them, or the scraps. Sometimes I'll put them in a potted plant, no kidding, or put them in the garden, release them in the wind if they're ashes. But that kind of ceremony is so important to be able to advance and continue your ascension. I love using the moon because it comes every 28 days and you can kind of check in and see what needs to be taken care of. So that's all I have for you for this ritual. I think that a good affirmation to go along with it is to say, I am open and available to all the good that is coming toward me. I am open and available to all the good that is coming toward me. Please add that to the comments below if you can align yourself with this, and let's go out and kick some ass, Gemini energy. Let's be brave and cut this thing off and walk forward. Go forth and prosper. I look forward to seeing you guys at the next reading.